Hey there, garden center entrepreneurs. Ever wondered how you can tap into the booming trend of edible gardening and urban farming? I'm Tony, your botanical business innovator. I've spent over a decade helping other independent garden centers around the country. Are you looking at how to tap into that previously unused market of the apartment dwellers and the rental houses? Traditionally, our customer base has come from homeowners, but we are more and more and more home renters and apartment dwellers, and they are ever more interested in gardening for themselves. This trend is rising and is going to continue to rise for the foreseeable future. It really started boosting in 2020 during the pandemic and has only continued since then. Let's tap into it. There are 6 crucial steps, and they all need each other and build on each other. Don't skip any. First, do your local market research. Yep, I know, research is the base of everything. Check what the rental trends are in your area. Check the local social media feeds and see what they're talking about. See what subjects are trending there. Are people looking into growing their own hot peppers? Are people looking for tomatoes? Are people looking for scented gardens, more the herbal gardens to cook with? All of these things can be container grown, and you can target right towards those rental audiences. Choose carefully of what to add to your shelves. Compact edible plants have been growing and rising in popularity over the past couple of decades. Get some real good focus on those. Are these urban farmers or apartment dwellers going to want to buy a 6-pack of tomatoes? Probably not. They're probably going to want 1. How can you help them the best? Instead of a 6-pack, have 4-inch or 6-inch or larger tomato plants where they can buy individually. Offer large self-watering containers and ones that have protection for the surfaces underneath. Especially when we're talking apartment dwellers, they may be up on a balcony and they need solutions to make sure their landlord is not going to be upset about them gardening. They don't want to have water pouring down in on the neighbor down below them. So be sure to stock these solutions. Again, this is where the market research comes in. In your local market, what are your customers going to need to be successful, and what is it that they're wanting to grow? Think about kits and mixes. So instead of having individual plants like here is a tomato, here is your salsa garden. Have it all together already planted up in a large container. Here is your herb garden all planted up in one container, or just put together as kits. In the past, we had vegetable growers with large raised beds that were growing for either large families or sharing with friends. Now, new people just getting into gardening. So make it easy, put together a kit for them. Here, this is what you need, boom. That's what they want, rather than trying to choose which fertilizer do I want out of all the ones that you have available. What is the potting soil I'm going to need? Which container is going to work the best for this? Get it all together for them. Even think gift basket. Get your large container, put everything in it like a large gift basket. Have that available for them to give to their friends. Also think vertical gardening. Their space is going to be limited. So have different plants that can go in self-watering hanging baskets. Remember, the larger the container, the better for this. Other vertical gardenings, they have all of the planters which lean up against the wall and stack up in there. Make these options available. Help them find ways to use their space they haven't thought of before. A lot of them think, oh, I don't have the space to garden. Show them how they do. Just like the buildings in the cities do, grow upwards. Now, make engaging content for this. Have it on your social media. Make videos and tutorials on TikTok, YouTube. You may never have grown a tomato before. They're going to want to know how to do it. What do you look for? What fertilizers? What are some of the problems that could happen? And this is how you solve them. Loads of content. In this burgeoning market are just new customers. They would be homeowners and they will be landscaping their places, helping out those brand new customers that are going to be lifelong customers for you later, and more valuable customers as they grow and their green thumb blossoms. Have themed displays. Have a certain display just around, like, this is just for your salsa garden. Show them exactly how it's going to work. Watch for the native and pollinator gardens link below. It's going to show you all the tactics you need for these themed displays. Have tutorial signage. It's just like having a constant salesperson there that is completely non-intimidating, very informational, never has to take a break, and is never out sick. Social media and digital marketing, like I was mentioning before, have both still images, have video images, TikTok, Facebook. Show them the options that you have. Show them your salsa garden. Show them one of your herb gardens. Show them one of your displays. Show them, have a short video as you're putting together the display. Video the whole thing and then speed it up so that you have this is how this display got built. Those things create interest and engagement with your customers. It's going to bring people to you. Email campaigns. Don't have an email list? Start one yesterday. Just ask people for their email addresses. Even better yet, give them something that they're going to want to receive the emails from you. Give them some information, give them content, give them value. Even if you simply say whenever you're having an event or they buy something at the register, say, hey, have you signed up for an email list? If you sign up here, we can let you know every time we have a sale or when the next event is going to be, and see how many you gather. Then you can use those to connect with those customers. Be prepared to adapt and pivot. Listen to their comments. Read their comments online. Listen to what you're hearing in the store. See what's interesting, what's taken off, what's not. Be prepared to pivot at a moment's notice and stay agile. That's one of our strengths that the big boxes don't have. We can listen, we can respond almost immediately. Lean into what's working, step away from what's not. Build your community connections. Connect with different groups. You can reach out to some of the local schools, have them over for a field trip. Reach out to some of the garden groups, have them over for a workshop. Ask them to hold a workshop. Let them hold a workshop in your space. Reach out to other business owners which have the same person that they are trying to reach out to. Have a collaborative event. And in building those community connections and having those collaborative events, learn how to do this in this video next.